What is up, guys? Beaky here, back with another video, and today I want to talk about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and my first experience within the first 24 hours of having it, and what I thought of the game. Is it worth buying? And I know you can't judge a game off the first 24 hours of having it, but you know, it's a pretty good game, I might say. But let's first talk about the campaign, even though a lot of people might not want to talk about the campaign, but for the people who do, the campaign is, you know, pretty good gameplay and stuff like that. And for people who've been avoiding the campaign because it's too slow paced and stuff like that, this campaign will really get you going, because it's a lot more fast paced. It's you know, a lot more shooting, a lot more gameplay, but also has a good amount of story into it, like cinematics, quick time events. You're not going to get too bored of playing the campaign, which I find really cool. I really like the Call of Duty campaigns and stuff like that. So really that's it for the campaign. Just that they basically show you stuff that you can use in online, but like I said, they also show you how fast paced online is going to be, based off like how fast you're moving and stuff like that in the campaign, which I find really nice. I know that not a lot of Call of Duty campaigns have done that, so you know, kudos. So moving on to online, there's a lot of you know, new things that you can unlock and stuff like that. There's not a lot of game modes that I've seen that are new, besides from like Frontline and stuff like that, but I'm not 100% sure if that's new. But your normal game modes consist of Team Deathmatch, Free For All, and Frontline and all that. Hardcore, you know, only has Team Deathmatch and Mosh Pit, which I find kind of weird. I kind of wish that they had more hardcore modes. But they also brought back Gun Game, which I really love. Gun Game. But when I played it, it seemed like it went by way too quick. Now, the thing with online, right, and you're going to see my horrible gameplay here in a minute, but it's very, very, very fast paced. It's like crazy how fast it is. And it's not like any of the normal Call of Duties that we've played, right? Oh yeah, right here, I must also mention that these are different types of rigs. Some are better for short range, long range, and you know, mid range and stuff like that. I'm not sure what the other three are for, but they have different abilities and stuff like that, just like in Black Ops 3, where you get different guns and stuff, and you get this one gun if you choose a warfighter, you know, that has a ridiculous gun that shoots a ridiculous amount of bullets. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So online is really fast paced and stuff like that. There's millions of ways to find out where your enemies are, and millions of ways to just destroy them. And I find it really kind of like you know, hard to grasp. It's really hard to you know, get a kill streak going if you're new to the game. So I suggest, you know, hanging out in zombies or you know, the campaign, and getting used to how the guns work and stuff like that before you hop online, because it's really fast paced, plus smaller maps. And so you also have to worry not just about like who's shooting right at you, but also ricochets and stuff like that, bullets bouncing off walls. And it's really like, you know, terrifying, right? Because it's like, you know, what if you're coming around a corner and someone's shooting at like someone else, and a bullet bounces off and hits you, right? Which I think that's a really, really cool like thing that they put in the game, because like, you know, ricochets do happen in like wars and stuff like that, right? So it's something that, you know, makes it that much more realistic in a sense. Now, other things are there's classic guns now. They have like the Intervention, the M1 Grand, and other guns that were really popular in all the other Call of Duty campaigns. Here's one of the special guns that has like ricochets by like crazy amount. But anyway, so it's a really good online experience. Call of Duty never lets down when it comes to online gameplay. So now we're going to be talking about zombies. Zombies is from a guy who really likes zombies and stuff like that. They tried to change up, I think, a little bit too much because now we don't have like the 4 original characters anymore, and they're trying to branch off to something different. But I feel like it's taking it way too far from the whole zombies standpoint, like how it used to be, right? Like, I think if they kind of did it a little bit differently, and maybe not make it so like cartoonish and stuff like that, it might be a little bit better. But the one thing I really like about it though is instead of dogs, they have clowns. And because the whole clown thing has been going on, you get to shoot clowns or whatever. So, good for you, Call of Duty. Now, if you are afraid of clowns, I wouldn't play it because it's well, let's just say the clowns are fucking scary. All right. So, but besides from that, right? And also they have you have to get tickets and stuff like that to unlock like different grenades, different special abilities. Like, and you don't have to get the tickets, but it sure helps and stuff like that. And I was wondering how to get tickets, right? And then I found out that you get tickets by playing arcade games and stuff like that. I guess oh yeah, and there's another thing, I guess I didn't put it in here, but see right there's an ATM, so that kind of tells me that there might be a viable ending, which I find really cool for Call of Duty to do, because I'm guessing that they took suggestions from modded maps and stuff like that from Call of Duty World at War, and or it'll help you out buying like big item purchases later on, which is really nice. But to get tickets and stuff like that, you have to play arcade games. There's a roller coaster. Here's some of the clowns, but there's a roller coaster that goes around, and you have to shoot targets and stuff like that to get, at the end of the ride, you get like 110, 150 tokens or tickets or whatever you get, which I find really cool. And what else? There's not just one power source, there's multiple power sources. And now if you're trying this game out and you don't know how to get out of the first area, go into one of the security offices, and then there should be a switch on the wall. Actually rewind back to when I first show gameplay of zombies, and that's where the switch is to turn on the power to unlock the first door. It took me a while, and here's the roller coaster, but it took me a while to find the power source because normally you only have one power source to have to get, right? And I'm kind of glad I found it, right? And it kind of puts a new element to the game where it's not just one power source, right? It's multiple, and you have to find them all to get all the perks and stuff like that, which makes it a little bit more challenging and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a good game. Should you buy it? If you're buying it just for zombies, I suggest waiting, mainly because I feel like there's a lot of bugs and stuff within the game. You can't reload sometimes, and some of the targets there I've shot like 15 times, and none of them registered as hit. So But yeah, you also have barriers on the roller coaster and stuff like that. And there's other items here that you'll see. You have to throw coins at it or something like that, and you get the thing that collects zombie zombie souls and stuff like that. So, but yeah, like if you're just getting it for zombies, I would suggest waiting. If you're getting it for online and you really like fast-paced shooters online and stuff like that, go ahead, buy it. If you're buying it for the campaign, I would say get it. Infinity Award never lets down when it comes to campaigns and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and you also get sunglasses. It's really weird. Like they changed it up a lot for some odd reason. But anyway, yeah. So that's Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. That's my thoughts on it. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. Tell me why. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.